Hi, I'm Stuart from Matt's Playground, and I am going to look at YouTube Kids. Today, YouTube's brand new app for iPad and Android and iPhone, which is for basically a way for children to use YouTube safely without any of the videos that are inappropriate, without the ads that are inappropriate. It's released in the US only so far. I'm using the magic of a US App Store account to play with it. And it's hopefully going to come elsewhere in the world later this year. So what it is basically divided into 4 categories. You've got shows, which is here, which is basically TV shows from Sesame Street, Thomas and Friends, Peppa Pig, a lot of the official TV shows that have YouTube channels already. This is all coming from YouTube. It's not all new content, it's stuff you will find on YouTube now, just minus all the other things that aren't quite safe for kids. Also music. Now the music channel is a mixture of nursery rhymes, things like Mother Goose Club and Little Baby Bum. These are really popular channels on YouTube at the moment. They just have kind of the wheels on a bus and all the nursery rhymes you have with simple animation. They're in here, but there's also pop music videos for kids. So all these things are either channels or collections. In the case of this, pop videos for kids. You've got a mixture of things like Swedish House Mafia, Jackson 5, Katy Perry, all kinds of things. The videos here are carefully chosen, so they're not the ones that have lots of people jumping around in bikinis or swearing. All the things that you can find on YouTube, kids might navigate through there, they've been screened out. This is all kind of child-safe stuff. The third category is learning. Learning is educational channels and videos, and there's a growing number of these. And I think there's going to be a lot more as this app gets popular. So you've got PBS, the US TV channel, you've got TED Ed, which is kind of the educational side of that, Hoopla Kids, Basho and Friends. There's a growing number of channels that are trying to teach kids on YouTube as well as have fun and animation. So you find those here. And then Explore, which is everything else on YouTube that kids love. A good example is Stampy Longhead, who is a Minecraft creator, who is, I think, the 4th most popular channel on YouTube. So he has got his channel here. And also there's bloggers, there's trucks, there's crafts. This is basically anything else that your kids might be watching on YouTube is in here. And of course the toy channels, which are huge. Things like Blue Collection have hundreds of millions of views every month. So the app is basically divided between these 4 sections. As you can see, each one is a collection of thumbnail pictures. You can see what's in the channel. As your child scrolls through, you can probably hear the sounds it's making. It's very kind of tactile, very good fun. And they can look through for stuff to listen to, watch, and then tap on it. So classic characters here, Snoopy's Happy Dance, Pink Panther, and so on. So, you can also search. Now searching, you can search for anything you like. You can search for trains, if your kids are into trains. They have a mixture of Thomas Tank Engine, Lego Town Trains, Fashion Trains galore. You could search for Peppa Pig. And here's Peppa, a bunch of episodes. But what if your kids are a little bit cheeky? What if they're searching for sex? Try things. So there's the YouTube put quite a lot of effort in here to making sure that your kids won't find anything inappropriate. So one, they're doing that by filtering videos, so there won't be any videos of an adult nature. And 2, if they try to search for something, and they won't be able to find it. Now you may see the microphone icon at the top right. That is voice search. So if your child is too young to be typing well yet, reading, they can tap that button and speak what they want. Trains, Peppa Pig, and they'll get the same results. So what's lacking from it? Well, there's a lot of content here, a lot of stuff here that's really good. There's no offline mode, so you need a Wi-Fi connection to watch these videos. If you're on a train journey, if you're on a car journey, if you're in a plane, if you're in a holiday cottage with no good reception, you're out of luck here. So it's very much something you have to use online. And the other thing is, YouTube is very keen on saying they're not going to take your kids' data. They're not going to get them to register. They're not going to know who they are. That also means it doesn't customise towards their tastes. It won't learn that they love Sesame Street and Peppa Pig, but they don't like Stampy or vice versa. For now, this might be added later, but it does mean basically it's just a big bunch to scroll through. But you can't, for example, as on YouTube, you can sign up to subscribe to channels. You can say, I want to know all Stampy's videos, and I want to go on whenever he has a new one, I want to see it. This will come, I think, in time. This is very much early days, and YouTube has said they're going to keep working on it, keep developing new features, make it more useful for parents and children. Now, one thing I haven't shown you so far, so I'm trying not to play the videos for copyright reasons, is that there are advertising. So this is a free app. It's free to use, free to download. There's no in-app purchase or anything like that. There will be ads. YouTube has said that they're going to filter the ads as carefully as they do the videos. So there will be the kind of advertising you would see on something like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, rated for children. It probably will be toys and stuff. Some of it might be for your YouTube channels, who knows. So if you're a parent who's concerned about your children watching advertising, you probably wouldn't want to have them on YouTube anyway because there are ads there. If you are comfortable with it, at least you know here you're not going to get stuff that's aimed at adults, for example, cash loans or gambling stuff, or even things like car ads where they're not really for kids. No harm's going to come of seeing a car ad, but everything here will be for them. So yeah, it's in my opinion, I wish it was here in the UK. It's a good start. I think I would like to see personalization, if they can walk the line well between not taking my kids' data but learning their preferences. And that's a very hard line to walk, and there's a lot of rules and legislation around what you can collect on children. And some of these features that would be quite good to have might be about that. I would like an offline mode. Again, it would be interesting to see how you work that. How can I say, download, I don't know, 20, 30 videos to watch on a car journey for my children if I'm going somewhere. But it's very basic, it's very easy to use. I think kids as young as 3 or 4 will be quickly mastering this and figuring out how to get to what they want. And there's not too much. You can see as I go through there, there's it's manageable basically. There's not too much to look through. Kids will use it such a thing, but I think a lot of kids will just kind of go through and find the thing they like and play it. So that's YouTube Kids. It's a free download for Android and iOS in the US only for now, but hopefully it's coming to the rest of the world soon. I've been Stuart from mapsplayground.com, and come to our site to see all the other stuff we're writing about children.